As nations across the world gradually ease the lockdown restrictions and open essential services, religious institutions tend to, of course, remain at the bottom of the priority list in various administrations. But for US President Donald Trump, churches and other houses of worship have turned out to be essential. Now, at a press conference on Friday, Donald Trump declared churches and other houses of worship were essential services. Trump also called upon state governors to let places of worship to reopen starting this weekend.
Today I'm identifying houses of worship, churches, synagogue, and mosques as essential places that provide essential services. Some governors have deemed liquor stores and abortion clinics as essential, but have left out churches and other houses of worship. It's not right. So I'm correcting this injustice and calling houses of worship essential. I call upon governors to allow our churches and places of worship to open right now. If there's any question, they're going to have to call me, but they're not going to be successful in that call. If they don't do it, I will override the governors. In America, we need more prayer, not less.
Now, the governors, this is what, of course, President Trump threatens to do if they do not follow his diktat. Observers say that it is another attempt by the president to appeal to his core base of white evangelical Christians. They say that it is another instance of the Trump's tactics to shore up support. But he's also got some logic when he says, if you can open the wine shops, why can you not open up places of worship? Now, controversy soon arose after President Trump had concluded his interaction with the press. Later, when asked about how Trump will push through his decision, the White House press secretary, Kayleigh McEnany, went off script and made a snide remark during a live press conference. McEnany accused reporters of being desperate in wanting closure of churches and houses of worship.
The president will strongly encourage every governor to allow their churches to reopen. And boy, it's interesting to be in a room that desperately wants to seem to see these churches and houses of worship stay closed.
The president said that he has that.
Really, I object to that. I mean, I go to church. I'm dying to go back to church. The question that we're asking you and would like to have asked the president and Dr. Birx is it safe? And if it's not safe, is the president trying to encourage that, or does the president agree with Dr. Birx that people should wait?
Jeff, it is safe to reopen your churches if you do so in accordance with the guidelines, which are laid out very stringent detail here about promoting hygiene practices, and there are 5 bullet points, and cloth face coverings. If social distancing is not possible, it's recommended. Intensifying cleanings, promoting social distance. We lay them out meticulously.
Meanwhile, public health agencies have generally warned against any kind of religious gatherings all over the world. Congregations have, of course, emerged as brewing grounds for the virus. But once again, we see a presidential candidate who also happens to be the president take his own course, which he believes would net him victory in this year's elections.